Hello guys, Lit here. So I start 0.2 with a worries because of the patch note and everything. And when the league start, I try to progress as much as I can, and everything just feels so tanky. Every monster moves so fast, and I try my best to keep progressing, try to solve the problems, and try to push as far as I can. At some point, I think at Act 4, I just feeling very frustrated, so I don't have fun playing the game. And I just close the game and I go to sleep because I just feel very tired. I just feel very exhausted. And then when I wake up and I see a post from GGG, there is a nerf on the monster life on the campaign, and that taper off on the end game. So the end game life, the end game monster life is just not changing. So it's only affect monster on the campaign, and I think it's non-unique monster. And I tried the game, so I log in and I tried again, and I'm currently at Act 3 on the cruel difficulty, so it's like Act 6. And I can finish the Act 2 boss pretty comfy. Like the Act 2 boss, I faced him before, I know his mechanic, I know how to deal with it, and it feels pretty comfy. I only died once, and that's because I just missed one mechanic and I just getting punished for it, and that's about it. But the fight itself, it still feels pretty fun. I still like the bosses on PoE 2. The problem I have is everything else's. The white mob, the magic mobs, the rare mobs, and the white mob that come with the rare mobster. It just feels so tedious. They are so tanky for no reasons. So I just like sit down and think about it. Why this monster need to be this tanky? I just don't find it. Is this the meaningful combat that they always talking about? Because I don't think they understand what meaningful combat is if this is how they're going to approach it. And this is going to be a thing that I want to focus on this video. I don't think GGG understand what meaningful combat is, because from what they're doing so far, this doesn't feel meaningful. My experience as a player, this feels tedious. This feel not fun, because what it feels like from a player's perspective is you just trying to keep up with the monster. You're not getting stronger. It doesn't feel stronger when you progress through the game. It just feels like you're just trying to keep up. And when I look at the end game, so I basically open Gazi's stream because Gazi already on the maps. It's apparently the same or even worse, I'd say. And I check on other streamer like Popgun and everything else. Yeah, it's still like it's the monster that just have a lot of HP. And some build have the damage to deal with it, some build didn't. And this just worries me. The best way I can explain the feeling that I have when playing 0.2 is it's the same feeling that I get from playing a game that the extent of the difficulty is the monster have big number of HP and the player have small number of damage. And I know in PoE2 is they have mechanic, I understand that. And on the bosses, I know their mechanic and I can do their mechanic. That's why I say I don't have problem with the bosses. But for everything else, that's what it feels like. There's no meaningful here. This is the worst kind of difficulty. So for me personally, when playing 0.2 with a minion build as a context, because I know it's going to be different from one build to another, this game is not difficult. This just feels tedious. This just feels like the monster have a lot of HP and you just don't have enough damage to practically deal with them, and that basically just means that you cannot kill them fast enough and you just slowing the game for I don't know. I don't see the benefit of it. Like, here's the context. From my perspective as a player, I like Kalandra League more because when I face with that goblin, that rare goblin, I feels good. Not just because of the reward, like I get a lot of define from there, but hunting that rare monster, they are super powerful. They are very crazy, but it feels good defeating them because you feel like your character have power. It feels like your character is strong. In 0.2, it doesn't feels like that. It doesn't feels like your character have any power. It so far it feels like you as a player just trying to keep up it, and you barely keep your head above the water. That's what it feels like for me as a player and as a minion build. That's the context. This worries me because I think they're going to try to fix it. I don't know if they will or not, because I think the problem going to be a lot harder to fix. This problem going to require a lot more times to fix. And I think there is a chance they're going to just drop it and just fix it on the next patch. But I don't know. If they're trying to fix it, what worries me is how about 3.26 on PoE1? Like hell, they cannot get 0.2 right at all. Like on 0.1, when I play PoE2, I can see a good game. I have hope for the game. I feel fun playing the game. I feel engaged when I play the game. I know some aspect of it is over the top, like for example, the damage from the player is way too high. I agree, and that's why I'm not worried about the damage nerf on 0.2, because we just kill things way too fast. And but 0.2 is just feel like the other extreme. Now the game doesn't feel engaging. Now the game doesn't feel fun. I don't see the good game anymore. The hope that I have from playing 0.1 is just gone. And the main reason because I don't think the developer understand what it means to be a good game anymore. And this is from my point of view, by the way. Like, and some people will disagree, and I'm fine with it. Like, if you disagree, leave the comment. If you agree, leave the comment. I am curious to know what other people thinks about this game. But for me personally, this is just the other extreme of 0.1. This is like multiple step backward from 0.1. I don't see the meaningful combat. I don't feel the meaningful combat. I don't feel like my character have any power. Like the white monster is very tedious. The magic monster is very tedious. The rare monster is also very tedious to do. They don't do much. Like the rare monster, they're not hard. They're just tanky. That's about it. Like I don't feel like they're hard. When I fight the rare monster from Calendar League, that monster is difficult. They're crazy. They're going to chase you down like a crazy hunter. They are very, very difficult to do. And they are very rewarding too. On 0.2, the rare is just tanky. That's about it. They're not difficult. They're not hard. They're just very tanky. And you just get a lot of nerf. So you don't have enough damage as a player. At least on minion build, once again. So that's my experience so far with 0.2. And we'll see what GGG will do to, I don't know, fix it, probably. Did they even want to fix it? Because to be honest, guys, like, if this is what GGG means by meaningful combat, I don't think they understand the concept. Or maybe I don't. Let me know in the comment. Maybe I'm just the stupid idiot that don't understand what a good game is. But so far, 0.2 is the antithesis of 0.1. This is going into the wrong directions in a very extreme way, and I don't like it. So that's all I have for you today, and let me know in the comment what you guys think about the patch, and thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next one.